Before we get into today's big Ohio State football recruiting update, make sure you subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, and hit the like button. We bring you the latest college football news, recruiting updates, transfer portal movement, and Buckeyes coverage every single day. Your support helps this channel grow. Now let's get into it. Ohio State football is entering a critical moment on the recruiting trail, especially at the wide receiver position. For years, the Buckeyes built their identity around elite receiver play, producing NFL stars and stacking five-star prospects year after year. That reputation didn't happen by accident. It was carefully built through development, opportunity, and consistent success on the biggest stages. However, the landscape in Columbus has shifted dramatically in recent weeks. Following a disappointing Cotton Bowl loss to Miami, Ohio State has watched a wave of wide receivers enter the transfer portal. In total, 5 scholarship receivers have moved on, leaving a noticeable hole in the depth chart. While the Buckeyes still have talent, there is no denying the urgency to restock the position with high-end playmakers. That urgency is why this weekend's visit could be absolutely massive for the future of the program. Ohio State is set to host 5-star wide receiver Monchon Sales, one of the most highly regarded prospects in the entire 2027 recruiting class. Sales is not just another talented recruit, he's viewed as a potential program changer. Sales currently ranks among the top 2 wide receivers nationally in his class and has already caught the attention of nearly every major college football power. Standing at 6'5" and around 195 pounds, he brings a rare combination of size, athleticism, and ball-tracking ability that coaches dream about. He plays his high school football at Lawrence North in Indianapolis, a program known for producing elite talent. What makes Sales so intriguing is not just his frame, but how he uses it. He's a vertical threat who can stretch defenses, win contested catches, and dominate in the red zone. Defensive backs struggle to match up with him, especially when the ball is in the air. Those traits make him a perfect fit for Ohio State's traditional receiver identity. But this recruitment comes with new challenges. For the first time in years, Ohio State is pursuing an elite wide receiver without Brian Hartline on staff. Hartline, now the head coach at South Florida, was widely considered one of the best receiver developers and recruiters in the country. His departure marked the end of an era, and it has left recruits wondering whether Ohio State can maintain that same elite standard. Enter Cortez Hankton, the Buckeyes' new wide receivers coach. This visit represents one of Hankton's most important early recruiting tests. He must show Sales and his family that Ohio State remains a premier destination for wide receivers, that development, NFL preparation, and exposure are still guaranteed in Columbus. That task becomes even tougher with the Buckeyes still searching for a permanent offensive coordinator, adding an extra layer of uncertainty. Despite those challenges, Ohio State still has major advantages. The program's history speaks for itself. The Buckeyes consistently compete for championships, send players to the NFL, and give receivers a national platform to showcase their talent. Even without Hartline, the Ohio State brand remains one of the strongest in college football. It's important to note that a commitment is not expected this weekend. This visit is more about relationship building and setting the foundation for future momentum. Ohio State knows this will likely be a multi-visit recruitment, and Sales is expected to take his time evaluating all of his options. Still, getting him on campus right now, especially after recent roster losses, is a significant step. Landing Monchon Sales would not only help replace outgoing talent but also send a powerful message nationally. Ohio State is still elite at wide receiver, still aggressive on the recruiting trail, and still capable of attracting the very best prospects in the country. As the Buckeyes move forward into a pivotal offseason, visits like this could shape the next generation of Ohio State football. This recruitment is far from over, but all eyes will be on Columbus this weekend. If Ohio State can make the right impression, this could be the beginning of something special.